In this lecture, I'm going to talk about antibodies to glutamic acid decarboxylase 65. And the glutamic acid decarboxylase 65 is an enzyme which plays very crucial role in converting glutamate to gamma aminobutyric acid. And this gamma aminobutyric acid or GABA, it plays very important role in the central nervous system and in beta cell of pancreas. In the role of it in the central nervous system, it plays an inhibitory transmitter for the excitatory impulses in the central nervous system, and it is also present in the cytoplasm of beta cell, and it is regulatory for the expression or secretion of insulin from beta cell of pancreas. So targeting of this enzyme, I mean the glutamic acid decarboxylase 65 by autoantibodies, this actually will lead to some sort of deficiency of GABA or gamma aminobutyric acid, which may predispose the patient to diseases in the nervous system, and the patient may get latent autoimmune diabetes in adult or LADA. So glutamic acid decarboxylase 65 a target for autoantibodies in people who later develop type 1 diabetes mellitus or latent autoimmune diabetes. However, these antibodies show no correlation with age at onset and is therefore a particular attractive marker for autoimmune diabetes in adult population. However, in type 1, this appears with the onset of type 1 diabetes mellitus. But in case of latent autoimmune diabetes in adult, these antibodies actually we order them if we suspected that the patient is not type 2 diabetic, as the patients with LADA may come to the casualty at the age of 40, so they consider them as type 2 and they put them on oral hypoglycemic agents. But however, most of these patients, they do not respond to oral hypoglycemic and they may come to the casualty with severe complication. So here we suspect if they did not respond to oral hypoglycemic agent, we suspect LADA, and we order this antibody for them by prescribing or ordering antibodies to glutamic acid decarboxylase number 65. So antibodies to glutamic acid decarboxylase 65 is a marker for latent autoimmune diabetes of adult, and as the society, the Immunology Society for Diabetes put a criteria, and this criteria includes that the patient should not be below the age of 30 years old. Also, the patient should be positive for one of these three antibodies, anti-glutamic acid decarboxylase 65 antibodies, and or islet cell antibodies, or insulinoma associated antigen 2 IA2. This is insulinoma associated antigen. So, a study by Bolat and others in Sudan actually reported that around 6% of Sudanese individuals with diabetes type 2 are not responding to oral hypoglycemic agents. They were found to be LADA patient. So, as I mentioned that GABA or gamma butyric acid, they play a role in the central nervous system, and they work as inhibitory neurotransmitter for the excitatory impulses, and deficiency of GABA, glutamic this is gamma amino butyric acid deficiency of this by targeting the glutamic acid decarboxylase 65 will actually lead to a deficiency in gamma amino butyric acid, and this will lead to some neurological disorder, for example ataxia, progressive encephalomyelitis with rigidity, stiffness, and myoclonus, or limbic encephalitis and epilepsy. Thank you very much, Professor Ahmed Bolat.